guys, it's not Wednesday, I know that. I'm trying to get to the point where I do Witchy Wednesday videos that are like arty ones again. I'm hoping to try and do that this week, but I can't guarantee it. But I didn't want to put Pagan Parcel up on Wednesday just in case I can do a proper video this week. So this is my Pagan Parcel, just arrived about 10 minutes ago. Very excited, not sure what's going to be in it because I don't check what's going to be in things. I like to be surprised. I assume that this is the September box, so I'm assuming it might have either something to do with September correspondences, or it might be Mabon related, because of course 21st to the 23rd is Mabon, the autumn equinox, or if you're in the southern hemisphere it would be Ostara. Is that right? Is it Ostara for the Aussies? I'm not sure. I don't really read up on the southern hemisphere because I don't live there and I have no plans on moving there, so I don't really read up on it. But I think the opposite of the fall equinox is Ostara. So anyway, here's what's in my box this month. I'm very excited because last month's box was really good. It was very, very good quality products. I've tried the incense, it's beautiful. I've tried some of the other stuff, it's gorgeous. I'm really, really pleased with last month's box. So, what do we have this time? Here's our introduction. This is all the same. In this month's parcel we have, so there's my list, I don't want to read that just yet. We've also got correspondence stuff. So willow, known as white willow. I assume that means there must be something willow related in there, which, yeah, I suppose that works. I would have gone with hazel for Mabon, but no, willow works, willow works. Thyme. Thyme is a good herb to use in money drawing spells and all that kind of thing. Energy cleansing and rituals and stuff. Cleansing bath salts, that sounds nice. Oh, that must mean there's another body product, because last month we had that soap, which is gorgeous. I love that soap. I'm going to have to get some more. I'm going to have to find wherever they got it from. I hope they didn't just make it themselves and now they don't sell it. The calendar again, which is really useful. Yep, and again they've put the important stuff that you'd want to keep on the back, and they've put the stuff like the introduction and just the list of what's in your box on the front, because you probably wouldn't care whether you keep that or not, but this bit is important, this is useful. So I like that, I like the way you're doing that. Terry, isn't it? Terry is a male Terry, I was right. He confirmed that for me. Oh, and in last month's box, I did say to him about the things, it not saying what the ingredients were. And he said it should have been on there. That was a mistake. And he sent me a list of the ingredients that were in it. So, yeah, if you want to know what the ingredients are in the spell herb sachet, just email him and I'm sure he'll let you know exactly what it is. Okay, let's have a look at what's in our box. I'm desperately trying not to look at this list and it's really hard because I'm excited. Let me see, here we go. We've got some wrapping, bubble wrap, a bit of tissue paper. I love the fact that they don't waste a lot of stuff, packaging. There's nothing more annoying than lots of crap packaging and not many products. Okay, what do we have? We've got, looks like some bits for your book shadows again. So we've got, this is Candle Colours and Meanings. It's a handy little reference guide. I like these little reference charts, they're cute. And I like their attitude to the reference charts as well. It says at the bottom here, this candle colour chart is to be used as a guide or a reference only. This list is one of many. No list is more right or wrong than any other. Whatever colour guide you choose to use is your personal preference. I like that, yeah. So yeah, handy little guide there. We've got Past Life Spell. That sounds interesting. Candle, Mirror and You. This is a scrying spell. So again, it's a very, very basic spell. and it's just viewing an image. So again, this is a beginner's spell that nobody could get into any real trouble with. So that's good. Items you need: a white candle, one mirror, and yourself. So I assume there's no bits for the spell in here this time. But wow, there's so much in these boxes. I'm really impressed with these boxes. So we've got the candle colour chart, we've got the past life spell, we have a small bag of time, that would be this. So that's the time, and it's got obviously the information on the back, which you could either just put in with, you could just put this in your box with the information, or you could write the information on there if you've got writing as small as mine, or you could obviously write that into your Book of Shadows with perhaps a little bit of this under a bit of sticky. To put that in your book as a reference. I don't know what their policy is on the quality of the herbs that they send out, but personally I would not eat this. So if you're thinking, oh well, I'm not going to use thyme in my magic box but I can chuck it in the kitchen cupboard, I wouldn't if I were you, because often this stuff is not the same grade. I'm just saying that for the beginners, that I'm might be common sense, but you know, some people might just think, oh well, I'm not going to use that spell, so I'll just chuck it in the cupboard, and obviously that could be a little bit dangerous if the herbs are not up to food grade. What else have we got? Oh, a small bag of rose petals. How nice. For love, romance, sexual attraction, conjugal relations, and to draw good and matters of the heart. I don't like rose smelling products. I absolutely hate rose smelling perfume. It always smells nasty to me, but I love fresh roses and dried roses. Yeah, it's got that really quite heavily perfumed, musky, woody scent that you expect from dried roses. Oh yeah, that's lovely. This would be nice if you're working a love spell or something, or a charm or something. I hasten to add, I do not approve of love spells that are irresponsible. You should never force somebody against their will to do anything. This is for, you know, perhaps if you're feeling a bit like you need some self-love, or you just want to enhance a friendship, or, you know, perhaps you and your partner are just need a little bit of a boost or something like that. You know, you could put something like this into a locket or something to wear around your neck, and not only would it smell nice, but you could work a charm with it as well, you know, to feel better about your self-esteem, or, you know, be more positive towards your relationship or whatever. So yeah, oh, I can't stop smelling that. It's lovely. Of course, I'm the kind of person who would just put it in a pomade type necklace and wear it as a perfume, but there you go. That's me. Cleansing salt bath mix. Gosh, there's so much in this box. It's amazing. Cleansing salt bath mix. Here we go. Oh, and a candle apparently. Cleansing bath salts. A blend of sea salts, something, and rosemary oil. I can't read what it says. Sea salts, something, rosemary oil. Something airy. Maybe it's rosemary. Maybe it says rosemary. Yeah, I think it does actually. I think it's just white because the... Oh yeah, this ink hasn't dried on the... It's shiny paper, so the ink hasn't dried properly, look. Yeah, it does say a blend of sea salts, rosemary and rosemary oil. Now I've moved the ink, I can actually see the writing that's left, so I bet that smells amazing. I love the smell of rosemary. I have a huge rosemary herb plant in my garden and I use it for everything. Oh yes, that's nice. Lovely. Very, very nice. And the good thing about this is you can see that all it is, I mean, obviously you don't know the exact ratio, but you can see all it is crude sea salt, rosemary, dried rosemary sprigs, and they look like they've been fresh dried, so an actual rosemary plant that's then been dried, as opposed to, like, this is obviously commercially produced style incense type thyme, but this actually looks like it might be hand dried, and a bit of rosemary oil. And of course, because the candle's been in it, inside a bag, that candle's going to smell of rosemary oil as well. So that when you burn that, that's going to have a bit of a scent to it as well. And that is basically teaching you how to make a nice cleansing bath salt as well. So before you go off using it and just chucking away the packaging, write down what's in it, how it's made. Look, roughly, I would say that's maybe 2 tablespoons of sea salt and a teaspoon of dried rosemary. Rosemary oil is very strong, so maybe 2 to 3 drops at most. And then you've got a bath salt, so you can make your own from this. Fantastic. I like this. I love these boxes, Terry. They're awesome. Right. 2 blue spell candles. Blue for Mabon. That's nice, I like that. Contrasts nicely with the very fiery colours we had in the Lammas box. Now we've got cool colours for air and water and things like that. Very nice. Building up quite a collection of coloured candles. And of course, while these are very small, sometimes you get a spell that calls for, you know, leave the candle burning until it's finished, which, you know, you can't spend all day waiting for an 8-hour candle to die. These look like they would burn reasonably quickly, maybe in 2 to 3 hours, so it's an afternoon or an evening. So you could work your spell sort of tea time and be safe to turn the candle off, or it will have burnt out by bedtime kind of thing. But also they're bigger than a tea light, so you can use them when you need to just burn for a few minutes, or just, you know, like if a spell calls for lighting a piece of paper on fire, setting fire to a piece of paper, I will often use a corresponding candle. Just light the candle and burn the paper in the candle, then put it into my cauldron. So this is quite useful, because for the couple of minutes that you're going to use it, you've got a little candle, and you can reuse these, obviously. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked today, aren't I? Where am I up to? Oh, blue aventurine. Blue aventurine. I love aventurine. I'm a big fan of aventurine. I like this stone. Let's have a look at this. I love that it comes in a little package. That's cute. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. And there's a little card. Blue aventurine honours peace, brings peace and calm, clears the throat chakra to induce clear communication, and helps overcome bad habits. So that is, yeah, I like that one. I'm feeling called to that one. I may have to keep this one on my desk for a little bit. I think it needs to be here. Anyway. Frankincense resin. Ooh, resin. That's cool. Now this stuff you can use for a lot of different things, but obviously you can put it in bags and charms and all sachets and bottles and all sorts of things. But I actually use it with charcoal blocks. You know, the charcoal discs. A couple of these little bits onto a charcoal disc, and it smells incredible. Frankincense is, to me, it's the church incense. It's a very churchy kind of old-fashioned scent. I absolutely adore it. Burn for protective work, consecration and meditation, using rituals and magic associated with self-will, self-control or the ego. Add to charm bags and sachets to bring success, mix with cumin and burn as an incense for powerful protection. Oh, I didn't know that. I can't do a cumin though, the smell makes me retch. I really don't like the smell of cumin, I don't like it in food either. But that's handy to know. Very nice. I'm liking the look of whatever that is. Charcoal blocks. Oh, here we go. I assume that's these. Charcoal blocks. It's not labelled, so. You can buy charcoal blocks on eBay. I buy like little bags about that big of 10. And I usually buy about 50 at a time and it costs pennies. Yes, these are charcoal blocks. So, here we go. For those who don't know, this is what a charcoal block looks like. It's very similar to the kind that you use in a barbecue burner or something like that. With these, what you do is you use I've got a small pincer thing, metal pincer, that I hold, and you heat it with a lighter until it starts to glow orange, and you'll see the orange kind of fizzles across the surface of the charcoal like a crackling heat. It's fascinating to watch, and once that happens and once that crackling heat has spread right the way across the disc, you just pop whatever it is you want to burn onto the disc and it will release the smell, and it's fantastic for burning resin. But I do use it for doing herbs and other things as well. Wrap those back up again. I've got a pot that I put all my charcoal blocks in, so I'll just take it out of the foil and pop it in there. A brass charcoal burner. Oh, handy, because I don't have one of these. Oh, that's useful. Fantastic. I like it. So there you go. You've got your charcoal burner. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is what they use in church, except they don't generally use these ones. They generally use a really big, massive thing like this, and it will be on a chain, and they throw it about around the altar, you know, consecrating the altar. But this is a really cute little one. Isn't that sweet? That's really cute, because I've got a tea light holder with the same design on it with cut out stars. Oh, that's adorable. It's like Aladdin's lamp, isn't it? That's really cute. I love it. Oh, so many presents in this. Oh my goodness. Well, presents. I paid for it, but I mean, 15 quid for all this is pretty damn good if you ask me. Handmade lamp black ink. Ooh. Oh, and we've got an extra tea light and a blue ribbon. I wonder if that was on the candles. I think maybe that was on the candles originally. Yeah. I think the candles were put together with a blue ribbon, but it's obviously come off because that's exactly the right size. So we've got another tea light candle, which is, they did say you need a white candle for your spell, so maybe that's what that's for. Lamp black ink. Oh, appealing to my writing nerd. This is awesome. Let me find my, that's my knife. Oh, it's in the most adorable little pot as well. Oh, my stationery nerd is just like overwhelmed. Lamp black ink, craftingmagic.co.uk. Oh, and it's wax sealed. How cool is that? Ooh, me likey. Maybe I'll do a Witchy Wednesday on lamp black ink. Should we do a Witchy Wednesday on lamp black ink? And I can try it out and see what it's like. That'd be rather cool. I'll try and do that. If I get time, I will do that. And last but not least, whatever this intriguing thing is. Oh my god, a dip pen! Oh my god! Oh! Hence the willow. Ooh! Look at that. Oh, it's a handmade. It's handmade because it's rough. I'm trying not to touch it too much because I'll have to sand it down. I have a weird thing with raw wood that it has to be smooth. I can't touch it if it's not smooth. It sets my teeth on edge. It's kind of like cotton wool for a lot of people. But this is a really nice piece of willow wood. Definitely handmade because it's irregular and it's not straight. And really nice nib on it. Very, very fine. I like it. Oh, that's really cool. So if you're a bit of a nerd like me and you like writing in your book of shadows with a dip pen and ink, which is like my favourite thing ever. Seriously, I have so many dip pens. I even have I've got a Chinese dip pen here as well and everything. Yeah, you've got your lamp black ink for writing your spells. And you've got your dip pen to go with it. How awesome is that? My goodness me. I tell you what, if anybody's doubting whether this particular box is worth the 15 quid that it costs you, including postage, absolutely. I am so impressed with this. I mean, this is just amazing. That's the charcoal discs. This really is. I liked the pagan box and I was always quite happy with what I got in it, but this blows it out of the water. This, seriously, it does. This is really, really good value for money. I am so impressed. So that's what I've got in my box. I've got some rose, some blue candles, and then obviously I've got my spells, correspondences, and my calendar and chart. So, wow, I'm really impressed. Honestly, I'm very, very impressed. These are amazing. Cracking job, Terry, well done. I'm going to go and play with my goodies. I'm very excited. I want to play with my lamp black ink. I'm going to have to wait until I can sit and film with it though. Ugh. Anyway, yes, that's my goodies from my Crafting Magic box. If you want to subscribe, it is a UK subscription box, but I believe they do sell internationally. There is an option for international and also Euro, I think. Just go to craftingmagic.co.uk and you can sign up, and it's not a subscription box where you automatically pay every single month or you know, you pay hundreds of pounds in advance like you do a Birchbox or anything like that. This is a monthly sign up, so every month, if you think, oh, I can't afford it just yet or whatever, they send out emails, they send out invoices to, you know, do you want this month's box, etc, etc. They tell you the closing date for the box and everything else. So, you know, it's all organised in advance, so you can decide for yourself, you know, do I really want this? If you're not particularly interested in a particular month, or you're going to be away, or you just can't afford it that month, you can skip that month and you can come back to it the next month, which I think is probably the best way to do subscription boxes. All the UK subscription boxes seem to do that, whereas the American ones you pay in advance, and I prefer this method. So yeah, that's my pagan box goodies. I hope you enjoyed that, and of course I will be back with the October box. Oh, I love October. I'm a Halloween nut. Yeah, I will be back to show you what's in next month's box, and hopefully I will try and do a video for Witchy Wednesday that includes using the dip pen and the ink for those of you who have received your box but aren't quite sure what to do or how to get your ink open or anything like that. We'll go through that and I'll show you what you need to do. Okay, see you next time. Bye.